Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I come on here today because I wanted to show you what I was thinking or doing or whatever with this book, with my journal. Now, with fluff on, and get that off. I'm sort of trying to walk sorry. Oh dear. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since 6 or something, and I want to do this because then I need to go out. I've got to go up the street, I've got to go up to the Can Assist place. I can't help myself there. I'll go because I want to go. So now I'm going to have to fight the fan because I need it on as well. So I made all these little patches, right? I've got all these little patches. Now I started to do some that went away from that them colours. I was going to put this little blue bloke on, this little bird on there. It looks quite cool, but I don't know if he works for me as I would like him to. Now the mouse one I put on another patch, and I put this little acorn on there, and I put that patch on him. It's not actually stuck down yet. We're still in the process of trying to decide where they're going to go and if it's going to work, you see, because if I like what I'm doing. Now, see how I've done this here? This is, I might have to bring this over here a minute. You can see everything but the, right, that's a bit better. Now, I hope. There we go. So, I've actually fastened that one onto that one, because I thought, now that's an interesting idea. Because when I put this one on, I thought, well, I do like that, because that was a bit bare, that patch. And I thought about cutting him in half, and then I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. So what I've done is used most of the fabric off the one piece, except for this one here. I've got some dragonflies as well to go. And, yeah, that come off this one as well. So I've backed them with just a piece of fabric and stitched that on. And I think you've seen me start that the other day. Now, because I did this like this, I want to do the whole thing like that. Okay, I'm going to use it in layers. You get me? Righto. Now this leaf here has got nothing on it, and I think that seems a bit bare, don't you? So what to do with that I don't know yet. I've got to figure that out, what I want to do with it. I've got to figure out how I'm going to put these together so they look right. We do want them to look right. We do. I like that one. Now we've got 2 of these, and we probably should have 3. I probably should do another one while I'm surveying the situation. What do you reckon? I think I should do another one. They're not all going to go on here, but I need to have something to mix and match them. So I've got yellow behind those. Yellow or green can go behind it. I do like this piece very much. Maybe I'll just do a small one, because that way I might just be able to get one of these little dragonflies off here and do a small one. Is he there? Will he fit, you wonder? Okay, I'll cut it out and see if it fits or not. I just went and cut out, I cut around as many as I could. If I go down a bit further than that, I can get his tail in. You'd be surprised what you can get out if you just go steady. You can get a lot of different, just small pieces. You can. I see that, that's nice. He's a nice one, isn't he? I'll fray that a bit. Going to be warm out there today. It's supposed to be going to be 34, I think. That's all right, I'll stay in the shade. Except for one part when I've got to go up to... Oh no, I'll be pretty... I've learnt which way to go, that I don't get too hot. I learnt which way to go so it doesn't get too hot for me. Yesterday I went up with hubby and he had his hair cut. He had his hair past his shoulders, right, down to, yeah, and it was, a bit wild. And so he thought, well, he'd get it cut because he didn't want it, like that, and off he goes. So this barber that we went to, you have to wait in line, of course. That's what the barbers do here in this town. I suppose they might do that everywhere, I don't know. I don't know how us ladies would go. We like to have an appointment, don't we? We don't like to have to just wait and see what everybody's doing, but that's what they do here. Have done all that I know, and I don't know about any other town because I've never been. They probably all have the same idea if you first comes in and you get served, you know, like you get a, you know, your turn when it's your turn's next. Anyway, I think there was 2 people before him, and we got up there fairly early because I knew that all the little old men will be up there waiting to get their hair cut. It's just a thing that, you know, that's what I thought they'd be doing because they like to be first, don't they? Anyway, oh well, you know what I mean. Anyway, so he's there, he's third in line, and I waited outside. There was a bit of shade next to the hairdresser's. It was next door, and I waited for him out there. I sat out there and waited, and on me scooter, and she said to him, he told me after, oh look, I've got a clean slate to work with, you know, she could, had all that hair, she could just, you know, cut it cut it off, because he's always had short hair for years now. He used to have long hair years ago when you know, when it was about, but he, you know, but anyway, so trying to cut a long story short here, Sonya, anyhow, she cut his hair. It looks okay, but, you know, maybe she went too far. He's a bit upset about it, actually. He is. I told him, don't worry, it'll grow back. It will grow back. He won't have it as long, and then he'll just have to buy one of those pairs. He's got clippers, but they had it, the number 4 or whatever, and it was too short. He wanted it a bit longer, so we're going to have to buy another size comb for him to... so we can both do his hair anyway. But she told him to come back in 6 weeks, and I guess that's what all them other men do, because they had no hair at all. The ones that was in there, you know, they had hair, but not a lot. But they tell you to go back, and a friend of mine, truly, she had long hair, and all the time she was going to the hairdresser once a week, getting a bit taken off, ended up with way short. It just, I couldn't understand the purpose of it, because, you know, they just cut more off every time. I hope nobody out there's a hairdresser, because I really can't go to them. I feel like they got control of you. And I can't go and get my hair cut. I'd rather have it just straight, thank you. I just have mine straight and long, and that'll do me, and I can tie it up in a bun on top of my head or something, and that's it for me. I'm not a big one for having my hair done. I don't like it. I've taken a few chances and been very disappointed every time. I don't think I've ever come home and thought, oh gee, this looks good. Never remember the day I got married. The day we got married, I went to have my hair done, right? And this girl kept cutting I had long hair. She kept cutting bits off, you know, and fixing it and tucking it and doing this with it. And when I washed my hair the next day, it was really straggy, and it was just to my shoulders. And oh dear, I was upset. I was so upset. She wrecked me hair, and well, it was just bad. That's all I got to say. She was doing curl things on my head, you know, and fixing it up nice to put this thing in my hair, and I didn't know she was lopping bits off, but she was. And so I suppose you can't judge everyone on some of them. Still, we get wary, don't we, of these things. Anyway, back to this. Now I've done that, just stitched it round, made it a bit smaller, get a bit of a fray on it, you know, so be all good. Should be all good. Now, right, this is cool. I love how this is going. I love the idea of that. So I need to try and get the rest of it to go like it with it, sort of. If that makes any sense. How about me bird? I want the bird on. I need a bird on here. Okay, so we need a bit of green in between those two. What do you reckon? That can go there. Right. I did like the bird where he was, actually. But he could go there. Maybe over this way. Maybe I can put the bird there, so he's overlapping that. Well, see, I'm gonna have to just glue these down, I suppose, because I can't see what they look like. I suppose some of them don't have to be exactly like that, do they? They don't all have to lap over one another, and it won't matter if you can see a bit of background of the thing. of the book, the cover. That won't matter, will it? I need to put this bloke in here, I really do. He needs to go. He needs to have a place. I just feel like he needs... Well, I don't know about that. What do you reckon, eh? I think it looks pretty good. I've only overlapped that bit there and that bed. This one I haven't. Have we got something else? Do we need to put more on? I don't think so, because I think it's... if I've got extras, look. I don't think you do, because I think that'll look good, don't you reckon? Let's go with that, eh? I've got a little thing sewed on here, and if I need to put anything else on, I will, because I'm thinking I might just have a tiny bit more bling. I don't know yet, but I'm going to glue this down. I'm thinking I'm a bit happy with that. I'm a bit happy with that. And then I was going to use this here band thing that I made. Where's that at? I'm going to put it here somewhere. Hang on, I'll do this first before I... And then I'll be right, I'll use the... Okay, so I'm going to glue around. I might not go right to the edge, I'll see what it looks like. It's not going to pull off, I hope. I don't know, I just felt like I needed it to be a bit of glue, a fair bit of glue on. A bit of glue on, I don't want it to fall off, it won't be. Don't be falling off. I don't know what I want to do my edges or not. I'll have a chance to do that shortly, I imagine. Now I brought over that bit. I brought over right to the edge of there. That's right. Okay, glue that one on. I was going to slow stitch all these, but if I keep fiddling around and never get anything done here, I do think it looks really good anyway. Definitely personal and unique, isn't it? Like it's not going to be no more out there like it, that's for sure. Unless somebody does copy me. That doesn't matter, I suppose. It's... I used to get upset. There was a lady at TAFE, and she was always copying my work. You know, you could... It was just so obvious she was copying what I was doing, and because you had to do different pieces of work and that, and I used to get real upset about that. And Mum said to me one day, she said, I don't know, I can't remember what it was now. Something about it being a good thing. Oh, how did that go? There's a saying. I'll have to think about that. Maybe one of you can come up with it. It's something to do with, you know, you're copying somebody. It's a sign of. I remember to open this. It's a good sign anyway. Obviously, they like what you do, and you know, and you should be pleased that, you know, sort of in a way that they're doing that. They think your work's good enough that they would copy it or something. I don't know. I can't remember now what she said to me. I'm a bit involved in what I'm doing here at the moment. I want to try and think here what I'm doing with this. It was a sign of something. Oh dear. I don't know. But anyway, after that I didn't worry about it anymore. I thought, oh well, if she can't think of something herself, it's okay. Righto, so what am I going to... Might be he goes this way. Oh, I don't know, let him go that way. Let him go. Where's them other two that blew away on me? Here, come back here, you. I'm going to have to do something about this fan. I'm going to get one organised behind me shortly, but I haven't done that yet. That goes like that, doesn't it? Can it go there? It doesn't have to actually go on to the other one, but I suppose he's going the right way, isn't he? There we go. He should be right. Now this one. Now don't mind if there's little gaps in between it. I think that's good. You don't want it to. You don't need it to be fair at the other part, do you? Like close together. My words are failing me today. Something frightful. Got lots of things on my mind. You know, you got to. When you're trying to get things organised, I've got stuff to do because, as far as I know, my youngest daughter's going to come home for Christmas, and I haven't seen her for 12 months, and I'm excited, and I hope it doesn't all go sideways, but on the 1st of December, we're going to start the Christmas decorations and the, you know, the whole business. I said to hubby, we're going to have to get started on that. And yesterday we were looking at trees, because last year we gave our eldest daughter our really good Christmas tree, and we used a tiny one because of the cat. And I said to Jeremy, are you sure he's not too big? He might be too big to run up, but he probably won't be. He still wanted to run up the tree. And that's very distressing. It ruins your Christmas, doesn't it, if you've got to be getting after the cat all the time to get down. So when they're little, they're all right, just they can get up there and get down without destroying too much. I hope this works, this one, that it's in a good place. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I needed to put this up today to show you how it was going, because after I did the video the other day, I decided to keep working on it. So two, 4, 6, I got 7. I'm pleased about that, because I like to have an odd amount. I love to have an odd amount of things. Now, I know that the majority of people that watch me are a little bit younger than me. It's my age group and a little bit older, and I don't know what other people would think of me putting this on here, but I think it's gorgeous. I love it, and I really do. So look at that. That could be finished. I might just put on the band that I wanted to put round. I hope I can find it. It was in a minute ago, because I was looking at it and I thought, oh dear, that's what I want to put on there. Here we go. Hope it fits. Actually, we've got 2, haven't we? We've got a purple one too. Move. That makes it very bright, doesn't it? I think I might go with the other one. I know it looks good, and a lot of people out there probably like the colour. But I think I like this on here for it. And it doesn't squeeze it. It does not squeeze it, and we can move it over. Oh well. It's over top of the bird, but he's still there. Look at him. How do you reckon that looks? Pretty cool, eh? So that will be done. I figure I finished it now. I'll keep pulling the fluff off, it'll only get back on there again. So when I take pictures of it to put it up on my Etsy, I might have to take that off there for one picture, and then just, you know, so you can see the whole thing, how it worked out. Okay. I haven't been on here very long, but I'm going to just leave this as a short video, I think, because I don't know what I'm going to make next. I was thinking about things I wanted to do, and hang on a minute. I know I have to do the video of this being finished. I did one, and I can say that I'm going to just come on here and tell you when they're going to be in my Etsy, because there's a few other things that I want to put up there. How about if I just do this video now of what's going in my Etsy and finish me cover? Okay, I like me cover. I do like me book. I finished that as far as I know. I think that looks really cool. I think I might leave it. I'll just show you this now, and I'll come back on after and I'll show you what I'm going to put in the Etsy when I go through it and sort it out, because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do today, but I wanted to show you how I was going to do this, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I had to do with it. So thank you everybody for watching. This is my nature journal, sort of. Well, it's got all these beautiful things in it. It's nature, yeah, animals and flowers and bugs and things like that. There's a bird under there. You can always put it up a bit higher, couldn't we? Just to, there we go, for him. There we go. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.